talk about the fundamental teachings of Buddhism. So recently I bought this book and it's really interesting. It's a book written by Professor Masatoshi Ueki. He's a professor in Japan, and it's a book called Buddhism and its True Teachings. And it goes over a lot of different philosophy about Buddhism in India, China, and how it came to Japan. And one of the things that was fascinating and interesting to me was about this place where he talks about the fundamental three teachings that Buddha himself taught during the time he was alive. And number one, equality was number one important. And number two, it disregarded any type of dark dogma, fortune telling, or any other fantasy kind of concept. And number three, it disregarded anything to that Western tradition or Western philosophy was based on. For example, God and that kind of things. And it's very interesting, but today I want to focus mainly on the first one, since especially in the United States where we talk about equality and how no matter who you are, everybody should have the equal opportunity. And I think this is part of because of the history of the United States, where we're a country of immigrants, and a lot of these rights and that kind of thing do involve, and especially in the recent years where for example, gay rights, animals, everybody, where does rights belong to? But anyways, going back to this book, in India, before Shakyamuni Buddha or the Hindu tradition and that kind of things, India was based on the caste system, where if you were born into the Brahmins, you were really high up in there. But at the lowest were the number 4 here. If you were born as a slave, then for the rest of your life you were just a slave. And what it was that wherever your family was and wherever you were born in the caste system, that's where you stay for the rest of your life. So unfortunately, if you were born as a slave, you were a slave for the rest of your life, and your children and your grandchildren all were going to be slaves. But Shakyamuni Buddha, he said that equality doesn't determine by where you are born. It's determined by what you do with your life. Just because you are born white, or you're born black, or you're born Asian, it doesn't matter. Regardless of what skin color you have, ethnic background, or sex, what really matters is what you do. And that's why Shakyamuni Buddha concentrated mostly on, not on the caste system, but about karma, which is your action. And that's why going further in, Buddhism concentrate mainly on the present moment of what's now, rather than talking about your future. Of course, future is important because that's how you motivate yourself to do good and all that kind of things. But it's not talking about binding you because of a certain future that you have, or it's not going to be binding you because of the past actions that you took even prior to you were born. You're not being limited to the past, and everything comes back to the present moment, and that's what's important in Buddhism. Okay, so thank you. But before I go, let me share you the temple that I work at Soto Mission of Hawaii in Honolulu. All right. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. And thank you for listening all the way through the end. I hope there was something, at least one thing that was informative to you. So if you like these kind of content, please subscribe and also share if there's anyone who might be interested in these type of things. Thank you, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye.